Hi everyone, my name is Hillary. I am 31 years old and I am a flight attendant slash plus size model based in Miami, Florida. So I am no makeup guru, however, I do enjoy the occasional face beat. So today I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on what I like to call a classic flight attendant look. And that's a winged liner and a red lip. You can never go wrong with it. It's classic, it's timeless. So come on and we'll just get started. The first things I'm gonna do with my makeup is apply this e.l.f. primer. It's poreless, it's amazing. So I just apply this to my cheeks and my forehead. And I am combination oily. My skin gets really oily throughout the day, so a primer is a must for me. So next we're gonna take our beauty blender. Everybody needs a beauty blender. If you don't have one, you need to go get one ASAP. And we're gonna take our Fenty Beauty. This is shade 270, Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. And we just apply that straight on the beauty blender. Just some fun facts about being a flight attendant is I was told in training that it is harder to become a flight attendant than it is to get into Harvard. Now, I don't know if I believe that, but I mean, it makes me feel pretty good that I was selected to become a flight attendant for one of the world's largest airlines. After you have all your foundation blended, you're obviously gonna do concealer. And this concealer is e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. And it is amazing, 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 amazing. It's medium sand, and you can get this at almost any drugstore, so it's really good. So with the same beauty blender, I'm gonna take it, and we're just gonna blend that out. So this is great for flight attendants because our schedules are not like regular people. We don't have a 9 to 5. A lot of times our schedules are complete opposite. We're working all night and we sleep all day like owls. So this is great to cover those dark circles that tend to form under our eyeball. After we have that done, we're gonna take our powder, setting powder, and this is the Kat Von D setting powder in shade Translucent. It's amazing, it's amazing. So I like to take the same beauty blender and just right under the eyes, right over that concealer you want to bake or set that concealer. Okay, so we're gonna hold off on powder on the rest of the face. This is just how I do it. A lot of people don't do it this way, but that's fine. This is just how I do it. So next I do take my blush, and I'm using Sephora brand, and this is color English Rose. So pretty. It's actually 2 tones, so you can just swirl it around. And from the apple of the cheek, I like to buff it out up top to my temple. This just gives you like a cheekbone, because everybody loves a cheekbone. Same thing. Just buff it out and all the way up to the temple. Perfect. I just kicked my camera over, so hopefully I'm still kind of centered in the same place that I was. So next we're gonna do brows. Just give them a nice little flick of the wrist, as they say. This is e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the color brown. So, almost poked my eye out. So I just lined my natural brow a little. You know, growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, it was so cool to have like pencil thin brows, which obviously now that is not cool anymore. So the brows are whatever you want them to be. I mean, if you have pencil thin brows, fine, that's great. That's what works for you. If you have thick, bushy, uncontrollable brows, that's awesome too. Like, you know, it's all relative. It's whatever makes you feel best. Whatever makes you feel pretty, that's all that matters. Wish mine came in a little more, but that's okay. That's why God created brow pencils. Okay, so this is the part that I like to do my powder. I take my fluffy powder brush. I take the same Kat Von D setting powder in color translucent, and we're just gonna sweep this all over our face, setting up beverage carts, helping passengers, closing overhead bins. I tend to get a little sweaty or oily, so this is a very important step. Now to the fun part. Okay, so for this eye look, I do not use a ton of eyeshadow. It's supposed to be very simple. It's supposed to be very classic. So therefore, I just use two colors, a highlighter and then a base color. I am using Too Faced palettes, and it does not have a name, but it is just a neutral brown, nothing crazy. And we're just gonna sweep this over our lid to give us a nice base. All right, so once we have swept that out over our entire lid, you're gonna bring it up to almost your eyebrow, but not quite. Go in with your highlighter. Your highlighters are so pretty. So I'm using Anastasia. It is from Sephora, and we're gonna take a different brush. This is mine's a little cracked, but she's still in working condition. We're just gonna go under the brow and into the tear duct. This is one of my favorite highlighters. I love her products. They're really well made. They stay really well, and you get a lot for your money. I've had this palette for 2 years, maybe? I don't know, but she's still trucking right along. So we love her. We love her. We have that part done, and we're almost done. Like, this is just so quick. So on to the most important part, the winged liner. Now this is e.l.f. Cosmetics liquid liner in black. It's pretty good. It stays on pretty well. It's the only one that I have in my bag right now, so it's the one we're gonna use. And just so everyone knows, you know, my eye shape might be different from your eye shape. So you're gonna do your eyeliner according to your eye shape. I have big eyes, I have big lids. So my eye can handle a lot of liner. Someone with a hooded lid or a smaller eye, they're gonna have to do it differently. I'm gonna mess it up if I don't concentrate, so I'll be right back. And when I come back, it'll be perfect. Ta-da! So I did my liner. This is my first video, so I was scared to do it on camera, but so you just take it, basically, because my lid is so big, I can start inward and I just kind of work my way out and wing it out. Obviously, your wing can be however you want it. It can be long, it can be short, you can flip it up. This is mine. This side is not perfect, but you know, I did the best that I could. You're gonna take your mascara, and I am using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I love the big brush. Of course, if you have fake lashes or faux lashes, you can use those as well. And we're coating, and we're coating, and we're coating. My philosophy is you can never have too much mascara. I'm a mascara fiend. And we're coating, and we're coating. And then I take it down to the bottom and just do the bottom. As you can see, I don't do much on the bottom. I want the focus to be on the wing liner and the red lip. Because the lip is so bold, you want to keep your eye a little bit more simple. At the very end, we are at the end. So at the ends, we're gonna do our red lip. Yay! It's a staple in the flight attendant world. I feel like if you don't have a red lip in your interview with your airline, they're not gonna hire you. Just kidding. I wore a red lip in my interview and I got hired, so I feel like it's a good omen. So I'm using Sephora brand's liquid lipstick. It's matte, and it's in the color, oh, favorite red. It has a blue undertone. So we're just gonna take it and apply it. Now, I've heard people say, girls say, oh, I don't look good in a red lip. The red doesn't look good on me. And I wanna say you're wrong, because a red lip looks good on everybody. You just have to find the right red for you. People with more tan skin, darker skin tend to look better in those orangey shades. Everybody can pull this look off. Everybody. Your mom, your grandmother, your cousin, your friend. your cousin's friend, anybody. The only bad thing about the red lip when you're a flight attendant is currently we are required to wear masks on the plane. So this is kind of pointless because you can't ever see it and it gets all over the place if you do wear a mask. But however, when this pandemic is over, the red lip will be back out. One more step, and that is the flight attendant bun. It's pretty easy. We're just gonna take our hair, we're gonna slick it back as slick as possible. Now you don't have to do this, and it's not a requirement that it's in a bun. However, it is a requirement at my airline that it is pulled back. Take your tiny, tiny, tiny elastic, and I'm just gonna twist this bun around itself and secure it. She's such a lady. And there you have it. It's a flight attendant bun. Your hair's out of your face. You're ready to serve your drinks. I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining me on this quick little tutorial. It was so much fun. It's so easy. Anyone can do it. And this wing liner and red lip is classic. It's timeless. It's everything that I think a flight attendant is. So thank you again, and I hope to see you soon in the friendly skies.